Privatno tajlandsko sveučilište Rangsit u Bangkoku jedno je od vodećih edukacijskih institucija u Aziji, koje pohađa 25.000 studenata. Sastoji se od 5 glavnih nastavnih studija koji se dijele na 30 fakulteta i 126 programa, 82 dodiplomska, 36 magistarskih i 8 doktorskih. U ožujku 2011. unutar sveučilišta održan je i poseban 4-dnevni program bioterapije. Metode čiji praktikanti smatraju da se organizam može tretirati i iscijeliti uporabom bioenergije, primarne i životne energije organizma.
Private university established 25 years ago. In relevance to biotherapy, we're the only private university in Thailand with a school of medicine. University that has established a reputation for innovation, for daring programs, for doing things that other universities at times feel hesitant to do, and that has a lot to do with our president, Dr. Titu Rerat, who has a very clear vision on education, and he's a very charismatic leader who pushes the university in that direction. We ranked in the last evaluations assessments of the Ministry of Government, Ministry of Education, as third of the private universities in Thailand. So we're proud of our university.
4-dnevni program bioterapije organizirao je Fakultet za orijentalnu medicinu sveučilišta Rangsit. Uz mnoge profesore i istraživače u predavanjima i radionicama sudjelovao je i dekan fakulteta.
Our Faculty of Oriental Medicine has been established about 8 years ago, and we provide program education for Oriental medicines, mainly the Thai traditional medicine, as well as the traditional Chinese medicine and some Ayurvedic medicine as the basic and the principle of those medicines. And we also teach about the development of the herbal medicinal products to be a modern and high standard of the products.
U organizaciji 4-dnevnih seminara sudjelovao je i Jeroen Schedler, zamjenik predsjednika međunarodnih odnosa na sveučilištu Rangsit. Na zamisao o organizaciji događaja došao je nakon posjete rehabilitacijskog centra u tajlandskom budističkom samostanu Tam Krabok. Unutar samostana rabe se tradicionalne metode liječenja kroz zavjete, meditaciju i čišćenje organizma. Praktikanti smatraju da se, osim fizičkog tijela, trebaju liječiti i ostala tijela, mentalno, energetsko, osjećajno i duhovno. Njihovo je stajalište da tu započinju i završavaju sva oboljenja.
I met one of the monks. He started talking to me about biotherapy. He started talking to me about energy and about how these things affect our lives. And when I came back in the university, I brought with me the idea of organizing this seminar with the intention to see if there was a genuine interest from our people in the university. And although there was a very contradictory opinions within the university, the general one was we should do this.
In my country, in Thailand, this branch of knowledge, of wisdom, is considered as one of the alternative medicines. So there are just some people, a few people who know it, who learn it and who practice it. So it's not the ordinary way that Thai people got this kind of therapy.
The impact of what has happened in this week on our community of 25,000 students plus another 2,000 odd staff and faculty members is amazing. They know we have been, I myself have been involved in arranging this. So it was obvious that people wanted to share experience, but I could never anticipate that people would be so driven by what happened, and that it would create such a great interest during the 4 days that you were here. In the beginning we announced it, several meetings, we had presentations, all these kind of things, and there was not much response. Yet during this week the word spread around of the sessions, the word spread around of the experiences of the people, and the general opinion at Rangsit University is one of amazement. A lot of people have experienced personally very unusual things. Then there is a new interest in biotherapy, whereby still, of course, many of us will remain perhaps skeptical about what it is. But before we had people who wanted you to be here and people who were skeptical. The people who were skeptical closed the door towards biotherapy. Now, we have not convinced them about matters, but what I'm sure that we achieved is that we created an interest with the people who didn't have that before. And obviously, I mean, with any matter, once the interest is there, then people become receptive to acquiring new things.
I would say that we opened a new era of education in this field, in this university or in this faculty, because we don't have truly courses of education on these subjects or this knowledge in the university. It's just part of the overall, and is an alternative subject. Not everybody can take this, and we lack of the teacher, the people who have real experience on these subjects. So I think these 3-4 days of a seminar is very interesting and is very fruitful, because we have practiced not only learn the principle or the knowledge just in theory, but also the practical point of it, and we can practice.
Tijekom 4-dnevnog programa, Jeroen Schedler osobno iskusio tretmane bioterapije.
Yeah, I'll tell you very frank what I experienced. In the first session, I had a very strong feeling inside. I felt that forces were pulling at me, literally pulling at me, forces that I could not really withstand, actually. I don't know if in the second and the third session the therapy was the same. I did not have that strong reaction. And in fact, it made me think a lot, because it was the very first day, and when you are experiencing something you have never experienced before, then your mind does a lot to you. So I've been asking myself in how far my own mind was responding to the bioenergy, or was it responding also to the expectations. And I'll be very frank about it, and that puzzled me. And then I was thinking, like, it doesn't really matter maybe, because what it did do, it made me react, it made me physically react. Whether that is because my mind forced the situation on itself or by the bioenergy, I don't know. But it happened. And that experience in itself is something which I've never been a skeptic, but something that makes me almost a believer of the potential, of the possibilities. And that is supported by the many stories I heard of the people on campus, people who have physically improved, who physically feel better. I don't have that yet. My back problem is for 20 years, and the time will tell. I do know that something happens. If we have the power to feel that amongst in the interaction with people, then energy in itself must be something which must have an amazing impact on our physicals.
Toksikologinja Suri Supalakneri s Fakulteta za orijentalnu medicinu sudjelovala je u radu 4-dnevnog programa tajlandskog sveučilišta Rangsit, na kojem su se popularizirala istraživanja bioterapije. Ocijenila je razlike u pristupima između orijentalne i zapadne medicine.
Some chronic diseases are incurable, such as diabetes mellitus, allergy, asthma, cancers, hypertension, and AIDS and some others. I found that the modern or Western medicine could not cure these diseases. What they do, they only stop the complication of these diseases. They just control the symptom, not to go further. So this is why I'm interested in alternative medicine. During my teaching to medical students of the university, I teach some topic like anti-AIDS, antiviral agent. Those things, during teaching, I got some question to myself, like for drugs for AIDS, for antiviral stuff. I found strange because they have some adverse effect to suppress the immune system. But why did they still using it? I think they come to the wrong way of the treatment. This is interesting when I know some Thai medicinal recipe. They did say something about the combination of the herbs. Some herbs they help boost immune system. That is the right way to do. If the immune system or immunity of the patient getting better, virus will go away from their body and they will getting better and better. This is why I'm interested in herbal medicine.
Aurakom 2000 medicinski je sustav dijagnostičke biorezonancije razvijen u Koreji. Rabi se kod dijagnostike energetskih promjena u skladu s tradicionalnom kineskom fiziologijom i patologijom. Uporaba uređaja zahtjeva medicinsko obrazovanje iz zapadne i istočne medicine. Mnogi pacijenti prošli su energetska mjerenja organizma prije i poslije 4-dnevnog programa bioterapije.
This machine can measure our power. Is called like our body energy that can call like an aura. So this machine can measure the aura from our body by this machine can detect like a static energy from our body to interpret to the aura graph that can show the color and the pattern of the aura graph to interpret what's inside our body have a problem or is it good health or not for person to person.
I heard about energy medicine just a little. I know there is some bioenergy, but I don't know how it works. And when I spent a few days to study by myself, I found that it's possible. Biotherapy can help curing chronic diseases because biotherapy is the way of energy medicine. Biotherapy can help unblocking the bioenergy flow in the body. When I study more about the composition of the I know something about physical body, astral body, aura, and those things. That how did the disease come from? Most of if we get sick, we get some disease that attack us. That means our astral body are already destroyed, and if we're getting to the physical body.
First, we have to let the patients to measure their aura first, and then after the treatment, we ask them to measure the aura again to notice how their aura improve or have something wrong or they show signs something about their aura, so they can interpret the treatment can treat them to be a better health or effect on the aura. So it might be good or better. We can detect or notice about their aura after the treatment.
During a couple of days, we check before and after biotherapy treatment. We got a very interesting result. There are some changes in bioenergy of every person as a patient that they come.
This is a good example of the aura and before and after treatment biotherapy. The first, this is today's result for the first day. This is the morning. We measure the patient before the treatment. As you see, the color is good, but the problem might have the energy flow. It might be stuck. It's not flow entire body. As you can see, the aura graph. They have a different color, but in the good aura, it should be clear on the line, through the line. So, as you see, but after the treatment, you can see the aura has been more good colors, and the lines is clear. So, after the treatment is show that you have a more healthy and good aura. So it can feel it, or you can feel it, even though the patient they don't know what they have a feel good health, but their aura shows that's the sign of the better of the aura measurement.
Doktorica Suri izrazila je želju da se predstavljeni program bioterapije uvede kao poslijediplomski jednogodišnji studij na Fakultetu za orijentalnu medicinu Sveučilišta Rangsit.
I really trust bioenergy that can help curing chronic diseases, because bioenergy is essential for life. If it flows very well, that means the cells, tissue and organ will be active because of this bioenergy.